The Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2 did not disappoint in the drama department, as it featured 2 messy hookups and other cast scandals. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2 was highly dramatic, with several notable scandals that contributed to viewer engagement and the show's popularity. After a more than 2-year hiatus, Queer Love returned for Season 2. Queer Love is a spin-off of The Ultimatum, Marry or Move On, which aired its 3rd season in December 2024. Queer Love Season 1 debuted in June 2023, and continuing with the Pride Month trend, Queer Love Season 2 premiered during Pride Month. Season 2 featured 6 new couples who were at a crossroads in their relationship. One of the partners was ready to settle down, while the other had hesitations. Both parties were looking for clarity through the Ultimatum experiment. Queer Love is hosted by actress Joanna Garcia Swisher, who is not part of the queer community, but is an ally. In Season 2, Mel Vitale and Marie Angeline, Megan Murad and Dana Matthews, Ashley Johnson and Marita Proger, AJ and Brittany Thompson, Bridget Matloff and Kyle Neal, and Haley Drexler and Pilar sought clarity through the 7-week experience. The format of Queer Love is the same as Marry or Move On. The participants have one final night with their original partners before they break up and date the other cast members for a week to determine who they want a trial marriage with. Then they enter into the trial marriage for 3 weeks before getting back together with their original partners for another 3 weeks before each couple answers the ultimatum question. They can leave alone with their original partners or with their trial marriage partners. The premise of the show has proven to be rewarding to some of the couples who have gotten the clarity they've needed in their relationships. But none of the couples came out of the experience unscathed and without learning more about themselves and their partners. That said, Queer Love Season 2's cast members endured a lot of tension between each other, their original partners, and as a group. 6 scandals in Season 2 stand out among the rest. Megan wanted to leave early. Megan and Dana went into Queer Love in the shortest relationship of the season, after having been together for 1.5 years. Their core issues lie with Megan not being willing to stand up to her family, who are not accepting of her orientation. Dana issued the ultimatum, and during the week of dating, Megan was not connecting with anyone and met up with Dana to beg her to leave the experiment. Dana had to talk Megan into staying, and then Megan ended up connecting with Haley late into the week. Megan wanting to leave early seems entirely ridiculous after finding out how things played out. Megan had the most complicated experience on the show after leaning into her marriage with Haley, getting betrayed on several different levels by Dana, and then doing a 180 on both Dana and Haley. Bridget called out AJ. The other tricky and eyebrow-raising situation that went on involved AJ. AJ, who was issued the ultimatum by Brittany in their 5-year relationship, was afraid of falling short and not giving Brittany everything she deserved. However, that facade of anguish quickly dissipated when it became clear that AJ reveled in being single again. During the dating period, AJ turned her game on and attracted the heavy interest of Marita, Bridget, and Marie. AJ told each woman very similar things in terms of how she connected with them and how they stood at the top of her choice list. AJ's game came to bite her when Bridget ended up catching on. During the choice, Bridget called AJ out for her perceived inauthentic approach when it came to choosing a trial marriage partner. Dana and Mel had sex and lied about it. Mel, who called Dana trouble consistently, chose Dana as her trial marriage partner. The two formed a very quick and deep connection after staying up all night talking together. Shortly after growing that close, they had their first kiss, which led to more physical intimacy. The cameras caught the noises going on in their bedroom. However, after the separate ultimatum giver and ultimatum receiver cocktail parties, it became obvious that Mel and Dana were hiding something. When confronted by Marie in person, Mel lied to her face about having sex with Dana, and Marie chose to believe her. Dana only came clean to Megan after Spotifygate. Spotifygate happened during the changeover when Megan and Haley explained that they knew Mel and Dana were having sex because of what they witnessed from the music app. Dana also betrayed Megan by getting a matching tattoo with Mel, something that Megan and Dana had planned on doing after the show. Megan and Haley said "I love you." While Mel and Dana were carrying on behind their partners' backs, Megan and Haley grew just as close as Mal and Dana. They, too, shared physical intimacy because they said that taking it to that level was part of their experience. Within their 3 weeks, Haley and Megan said, "I love you," to each other. But after the changeover, Megan ignored Haley when they ran into each other while out at a club, and it caused confusion between the two. Ultimately, Megan said she never loved Haley, which upset Haley because she didn't think that was the case. Ashley and Marita had a painful breakup. Ashley and Marita came into Queer Love Season 2 in a 4-year relationship. Ashley was the ultimatum giver to Marita, who Ashley said had a wandering eye. Marita said she only sought what she needed in others because Ashley didn't give her the sweeping romantic gestures she wanted. By default, Marita and Brittany were paired together, and Marita said she got the romance effort she needed from Brittany. When they came back together, Marita and Ashley fought over Ashley not being able to give Marita the romance she wanted. During their final choice, Ashley ended things with Marita, and they had a tearful goodbye. The idea of romantic gestures and romance was thrown around so much by Marita in the Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2, that it became part of the season's bingo card. Also, her and Ashley's breakup was shocking, as they were the only pair to end things come the final decision day.